Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Bot Signal. My name is RJ Redden, and if you don't know me, well, let me tell you, entrepreneurs hire me to skyrocket their marketing message because most feel like they're shouting into a black hole, or they're a carbon copy of everyone else, and they have a lot of trouble getting engagement and traction online. So, I create epic engagement experiences that motivate people to click that button, connect with you, and convert like crazy. Bottom line, I am on a mission to motivate 1 million people to change their marketing. And today we're going to start with you. Welcome. Welcome to Friday. Friday, the most important day of the week, perhaps. The day that we talk about all of our wins. What's going on in our lives? Is it business? Is it personal? I don't care. Is it big? Is it small? No matter. Today, we're going to report our wins and celebrate together what kind of week we have helped to create in the world. Now, I know a lot of world stuff is going on. I'm no dummy, but sometimes you've got to take some time. And I choose to take this time every week to say big puddle, little puddle, business puddle, whatever puddle you've jumped over this week. Puddle jumping, you need to see my friend Coach Jenny for that talk. It's awesome. But whatever finish line you've crossed this week, I want to acknowledge you, tell you how much I think you're fabulous, and keep going. Build some momentum, my friends, because momentum can be everything. Lottie says, sadly can't stay, but sending loads of love from this side of the water. Yes, massive virtual hugs. Oh, thank you, Lottie Hearn. Massive virtual hugs right back, my friend. I am grateful to see that you are up and around. That's wonderful. And so let's talk about our wins. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to say some of mine, and then as I see comments come up, I'm going to read yours. Now, not everybody wants to report in a public format what they've done this week. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, sometimes people are a little shy about it, and I get you. And I acknowledge you. Here's what we'll do. If you don't want to put it in the comments, that's totally fine. PM me. Add me on Facebook, add me as a friend, and just PM me your wins, because I still want to know and I still want to celebrate with you, because it's time. No more important time, I'll say, than right now to celebrate the wins. So let's start it up. One great win from me. Got the new logo. That's right. Spinning Dragon up there in the corner, up there in the upper left. Today we'll call it left. Upper left-hand side corner, new logo. Got that from Fifi Rose. Talked about it on a show this week, and man, it's just cool and important, because now I can make a lot of, little stinger videos and things that really bring the quality of the show up a notch. And I'm always interested in doing that. And it just makes me feel awesome to have an awesome logo, to have something that I'm proud of. In fact, this is a secret that I'm thinking about doing, getting some coffee cups made that have logo on front, cape on the back. Yes. And for those of you who don't drink coffee or tea or a hot beverage in the morning, maybe a water bottle for you people, because I think that you want one. I think that you need one. And that's all I'm going to say about that, because that's just currently under the planning mode. So next win, had the logo win. Next win this week, organizational wins. Wow. We're getting to a scale that I never dreamed about, and therefore I never planned for it. Never planned for it. So My team and I have developed some things that will allow us to keep moving forward and be awesome together, be awesome as a team. And in a general way, we've adopted a piece of software that connects to our other stuff and helps keep us apprised. One thing that we weren't noticing necessarily was I didn't really notice when people had obstacles, and they weren't noticing mine. And so, what we did was we adopted a couple of habits, and we adopted a piece of software, and I will say that it has made a difference. Even in a small amount of time, it's made a difference, and I think that for the company, it's gonna make a lot of difference. And I'll tell you who told me about Asana. It was Charles Bird. Listen, hook up with that dude. Seriously. If you need organizational help, if you need to set up some systems and some structure to your business, Charles Bird is the guy. And if you are not hooked up with him in some way, allow me to introduce you. Just tell me you need an introduction and I'll make it happen. All right. So yeah, the eyes and the face on the front and the cape on the back, Teresa. That is how it's gonna go. So organizational, huge victory this week. Teresa, by the way, put some wins in the comments. I know you've had some. Okay, so another great big win. It's a personal one. My dog Ranger. Mm-hmm. We've had a tough time potty training him because the last house he was at, he's a 3-year-old puppy. He'll be a puppy for the rest of his life because he's my puppy. Anyway, there was a lot of potty training troubles. We just could not figure out what his code was to let's go outside. And I made a call this week to somebody that I know very well and that knows dogs really well. And she told me, "Hey, it's time to do these things in this order." And the last 3 days have been potty heaven for us, which means he goes outside. Justin James is here. Hey, how are you? I am now hooked up with Justin James. We're on a team together to really rocket ship JB Financial's book. JB Jonathan Bengal, a client of mine, has written a book, and we are rocket shipping it to the stars. The ABCs of deduction, people. If you haven't heard about this thing, I'm gonna hook you up with some people because he's done something really amazing and that people really really need. And this book is coming out in very soon, actually, in the next month here. So very good. Hello, Justin. Glad to see you, brother. All right. Justin, by the way, if you're new here, place your wins in the comments for me. Place them right there so that I can help celebrate you to the crowd here. So, another win. I've got one for you. While we're waiting for everybody else to type, I've got another win for you. Today is a day that I never dreamed that I would reach in my entire life. In my entire life, most of the time, the grand majority of the time, up until up until 8 years ago, I was single. Just all the time. I just never, I had a girlfriend once, you know what I mean? In all of that time. And I was, let's see, 8 years ago, I was 38 years old when I met my wife. Never dreamed that I would meet somebody of that incredible caliber. Generosity, warmth, caring, patience. Oh my God, does that woman have patience? In spades, that woman has patience. Today, we have been married 5 years. 5. Do you believe this? Not only has she put up with my fabulousness and sometimes non-fabulousness for 5 years. I mean, I never dreamed that I could be with somebody that is that amazing, that is so patient and so kind to me every day, and she makes me laugh every single day. Today we're married 5 years. Later on this afternoon, we got married on the pedestrian bridge between between Nebraska and Iowa 5 years ago. The reason we did it on the pedestrian bridge, gay marriage wasn't legal in Nebraska. It was up in the Supreme Court at the time. They were going to hear the case. And it was actually 3 weeks to the day after we got married that we became like full citizens and had rights just like everybody else with regards to marriage. And yeah, we got married on the Iowa side just to be sure because it was legal in Iowa. It wasn't legal in Nebraska. So today we do what we do on every anniversary. In the ceremony, we took a master lock and we wrote our names on it and we hooked it to the bridge. So today, later on, we're going to take a trip up to the bridge and we're going to stand on the Iowa side and lock the lock again. Because you know what? A commitment isn't made just one time, it's made all the time. And I just love that woman. And, we may have to wear masks. I don't know. But I don't care. We'll take a selfie for you. So very good. I'm going to read a win from Justin James here. Life is awesome. Prepping for my YouTube Impact Challenge. It starts on Monday. Woo! All right, my friend. Hey, Justin James, you've got your link in there already. Great. Check out his challenge, babies. Check out that challenge. Challenge starts on Monday, and he has over 150 people signed up for the challenge right now. So that is great. Listen, challenges are one of the best things a coach can do to help transform a group of people, help them through a transformation, because it's all about it's sort of like a try before you buy experience with a coach. You get to know exactly what their style is. You get to know an awful lot about a coach when you take one of their challenges. I know I've done it many times. Not given any challenges. We're working our way toward that, but I've taken many challenges. There's such a great way to show people who you are as a coach and let them decide, hey, do they want more than this? Or are they self-selecting out? Either way is a win for both you and the coach. So if you are interested, my friends, in making some things happen on YouTube, go join Justin's challenge. He's a great guy. Hey, Tony, spending a couple minutes on LinkedIn, wanted to say hi. You know what? Hi. I love you, man. We got to get together and do something. Tony, I have just met recently, and he is a sterling acquaintance if you have not met him. Tony, if you want, throw a couple of wins in the comments for us if you've got time, because we're celebrating wins this week. Any kind of win you have, is it big, is it small? I don't care. Personal life, business life, whatever it is, we've got room to celebrate you. I think we should celebrate each other more often. And that's why Friday show is always Friday wins. Another little win for me this week. This was a little business win. Now that I've got my beautiful, fabulous new logo, I've made a lot of little video stingers, and I really worked on getting my show introduction right and better. And today was the first time I was able to enact that in the way that it's been in my head for so many months. So I'm super proud of that, my friends. And I love making things look cool and professional. I love it. It makes my day. It just excites me. I think it's the theater person in me from way back. If you don't know, I graduated. My first degree was a Bachelor of Arts in Fine Arts in Theater. And yeah, that's, the minute that I say that, people go, uh-huh. That's what they do. They go, uh-huh, and they nod real big. So very good. Tony has booked 4 podcasts and finished writing your manifesto. Tony, Tony, do you want to come on the show? You don't have to right now. You probably don't have time. But do you just want to book one next week? You can be my guest and you can read your manifesto. If you would love that, throw it in the comments or contact me and we'll get you a day, because I love manifestos. I'm writing one myself, and I absolutely would love for you to. If you don't know Tony, he is a guy that has worked very hard in corporate America, and is bringing those sales and scaling strategies to small business owners. He's got a book coming out, obviously talking about it on some podcasts, and soon to be mine, because he says sure in the comments. Beautiful. So you guys are going to be hearing from Tony next week. We'll pick a day after this show, and I am so happy. I'm so happy and proud to have you, Tony. That's going to be a really good time. Justin with a cape and goggles on. I never would have thought you had a performance background. Okay. Smart Alec. I see you. I do. Yes, my friends. That is absolutely what's happening. You know what? I was talking to somebody yesterday. He is a potential client. He is actually here in Omaha, Nebraska. I have no clients where I live. But I was talking to a guy yesterday, and we were talking about the cape and goggles and how it allows me to personify the kind of brand that I want, the kind of person that I want to be, and how it's a really being able to express who you really are, no matter what, makes you stand out from the crowd. Some people will self-select out. Some people take one look at me and go, "What is that crazy woman doing? I don't want anything to do with her." That is fabulous. Fine. I release you with love, every single one of you. That's wonderful. You know who you want. That's a win in life. But for me, the people that want to take a little dip into some crazy technology, the people that want to take a ride with me, they all self-select in. I have never had more clients in my life than when I put on the cape and goggles and became who I really was, instead of who I thought everybody wanted to see. So, my friends, add a LinkedIn Live to my list of wins. Yeah, baby. We will do so. All right, my friends, it is time for me to go. Know that you can catch me Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. Every weekday. Well, which is Monday through Friday. Know that you can catch me right here on whatever channel you're watching me on. The bot signal is going, it's on, and it's here for you. So come back and visit again. I want you to all have a great weekend. Do be safe out there, because things happen. And that's it for me today. I'm going to see you all in a bot.